All right. So, you guys are probably wondering, right? Like why I missed a certain thing in my last video congratulating Ed Boon. And the reason for that is very simple. Because I wanted to dedicate a whole video to it. I didn't want to interrupt. Congratulations to the dude, you know, that has been bringing us Mortal Kombat. So I wanted to do this separate and then have like an entire conversation about it. Right. So it's this part here. This is the last question, right? That Game Informer asks. And they go, what is next for Netherrealm? And he goes, I can say that for 10 years we were releasing Mortal Kombat and Injustice. Mortal Kombat and Injustice. When we broke that pattern, there was a lot of speculation of what would we be doing next. I can tell you there was a reason for it. And when we announce our next game, it'll make a lot more sense. At this point, I'll get in a lot of trouble if I say more. Right. I'm a little worried, right? Like this actually does worry me a little bit, right? I'm a little bit worried. Okay, the reason why I'm worried, right, is because like I don't think we're gonna get a Mortal Kombat vs DC 2.0. I hope not. Oh. Like I own the Injustice games. They're kind of cool, you know, but I'm not like, you know, like I'm not losing sleep if they never made another one, right? I think with Mortal Kombat being Mortal Kombat, you know, coming out this year for its 30th anniversary, not announcing a dedicated Mortal Kombat game, I think would be really bad, right? Now, what I think could possibly happen, which would be really nice, right, is an announcement for HD remakes of Mortal Kombat, Deadly Alliance, Deception, Armageddon, and Shaolin Monks, right? That would be like that would just be incredible, and with like online play, like 100%, that would sell bucket loads, because they must be looking, right, at all the other platforms where they're bringing out, like Street Fighter 35th anniversary, they're bringing out their massive like Capcom collection, you know, they brought out previous collections before. Like, people love collections. They love collections because then you get to experience those games that you either used to play or people that never played them and get to experience them now, and you get to experience them on your preferred platform, right? So that could be one of the things, right? That could be one of the things. Easily done. Easily done. If a bloody emulator can make those 3D era Mortal Kombat games look brand spanking new, and believe me, I've seen it, they look amazing, right? Then there's no reason whatsoever that we can't have, you know, that sort of thing happen. That'd be cool. I don't, like, it would be so stupid, I think, to announce some sort of crossover event unless it was a crossover with Street Fighter. That would be the only forgiving thing that I would have, right? But this is the year of Mortal Kombat. Now, we know that Mortal Kombat first got originally released, I think, like later in the year, like October or something like that. But we don't want to wait until October to, you know, to get our game, right? We don't want to wait till then to sort of finally celebrate Mortal Kombat. At the very least, if we did have to wait, then at least start sort of leaking information now. And now that he's just sort of, you know, he's in the news now, just got inducted, Mortal Kombat's kind of like fallen off the radar a little bit in terms of like what they're going to release. It'd be a perfect time to come in, because right now, Street Fighter is all the talk, King of Fighters is all the talk, right? And, you know, being the fighting game wars, we need to have one of the original challengers step back into the ring and say, hey, don't forget me. So a collection would be fantastic, right? So maybe like, so they're obviously breaking the cycle, right? Maybe they're going to release 2 brand new games simultaneously. Maybe they're releasing Mortal Kombat and an Injustice game. So maybe we get 2. Or maybe not at the same time, but at the very least, they're co-independently working on both. So rather than sort of working on one here and then finish that game, then work on the next one, it's, you know, independent. Because in this interview, they do mention that there's like hundreds of people that are working. So it wouldn't be a fair stretch to imagine that, you know, they could actually have that kind of split. But if they don't announce a dedicated Mortal Kombat game in the 30th anniversary year of Mortal Kombat, I think that'd be really bad. Because Street Fighter did it. Street Fighter announced Street Fighter 6 in the 35th anniversary year, or whatever it is, right? That's why they're calling it anyway. Or 35th anniversary collection. So I'm assuming it's that 35 years. Has it been 35 years since Street Fighter came out? Like the original Street Fighter. I think it came out, what, 1987. So yeah, that works out to be the original, like, pretty crappy. I mean, it's pretty crappy. Well, I'll play it, but it's pretty crappy, right? So that's, you know, that's on the table, right? If Capcom are doing it, then Warner Brothers and Netherrealm should capitalize on 30 years. 30 years is a nice round number. Get out there and say, hey, we're releasing this and we're releasing this. I mean, that'd be amazing. They would make so much money. It'd be fucking batshit crazy, right? Now, if the leaks end up being true, and it is like a Trinity version where we get MK9, MK10, MK11, kind of like in an Armageddon style, but an Armageddon 2.0, I'm fine with that. I think that'd be fantastic. I think that'd be really good, and it would last for years, right? Because they, you know, everyone gets their favorite characters pretty much, right? If they also announce a collection of the 3D era games, then everyone gets those as well. And if everything has online, fuck me in the dick hole. It is going to be so good. It's going to be amazing. Could you imagine playing with rollback netcode or whatever netcode that they use, Mortal Kombat Armageddon or Deception? You know, playing through Deception's Conquest mode in high definition? Holy shit. That'd be incredible. So maybe, just maybe, there's like a couple of projects in there. I do not want to cross over. I'm just going to be straight up. I know some people out there will just accept anything out of Netherrealm, but I'm a Mortal Kombat fan first. I don't give a shit about Injustice, right? Now, there is speculation, there has been rumored for a while, that there's a possibility that they might be working on a Marvel fighting game, right? Now, if that's true, then that would be huge, right? Despite the fact the Marvel Cinematic Universe is a bit shit, except for, like, you know, Spider-Man and possibly the new upcoming Doctor Strange movie. But they might be doing, and this would be cool, they have a dedicated Mortal Kombat game. This is my wish list, right? Dedicated Mortal Kombat game, Marvel vs. DC fighting game, right? Mortal Kombat 3D era collection. Bang, bang, bang. Trifecta. Yeah, baby. Right? I think that'd be amazing. I think that'd be really cool. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Let me know what you guys think. But I am a little bit worried just with some of the speak. You know, I'm hoping that they're not going to just combine the two games and that's just going to be the end of it and whatever. Like, and sometimes I get a bad feeling and sometimes my bad feelings are correct. I hope not. We need a dedicated MK game. Like I said, if the rumors are kind of like they've been spouting for a while now, maybe they're doing a Marvel vs. DC. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Or a new Injustice 3. And then maybe a 3D era collection. I think that'd be pretty good. Anyway, guys, leave it there. Let me know what you think. Catch you next time.